Welcome back to the Culture Shock, where we talk about personal development for men. Today, we're going to talk about being respectful. Guys, we got to learn to be respectful to everybody, male, female, it doesn't matter. Because there are a lot of guys who have channels, they have a podcast, and they're very disrespectful. There are these two podcasters who had a guy named Kevin Samuels on their podcast, and when he left, they disrespected him. They were talking negative about him. You could search through like places and you'll find that these people were very disrespectful to Kevin Samuels. And in front of the camera, they act like they have high esteem for him. But behind the camera, when the cameras are off them, they were disrespecting him. And also on their podcast, these guys disrespect women. And you could look on YouTube, a lot of people bash these guys because really they're not who they claim to be. Like, they call themselves a dating guru, but they have like some of the worst track records, and women call them, one of them, like he looks like a scammer, and the other one is women were saying that it's like he wants to hook up with them just if they want to be, those women want to be on their podcast, they got to hook up with him. And you guys can look on YouTube. I mean, it's not so hard to find, but there are a lot of guys like Playback and Abba and Preach, John Anthony, who make fun of these guys because they are not who they claim to be. They call themselves a dating guru, and they came and pick up chicks. But I say that to say this: they don't have a good reputation. No one respects them. Why? Because they don't give respect. To get respect, you gotta give respect. You gotta treat people with respect, male or female. I don't care how old you are or how young you are. We gotta be respectful. I learned this probably maybe in my mid-20s, that you gotta be respectful to everyone, not just people in your church, people at work, people that you're close to, like your friends and family. You gotta respect those who don't even know you, whether you're in a store, whether you're eating at like Denny's or at a fast food restaurant and you're paying. You can't just treat people like crap. There are a lot of customer service people who are in a bad mood, and they treat you like crap. But my thing is, I got to think about, maybe they had a hard day. But you got to treat them with respect first. If they keep treating you like crap, then yeah, that's on them. But at least try to be respectful. Respect everyone. If I had guests on my show, I would treat them with respect on and off camera. I would be the same guy I am right now as I am off the camera. I try to be respectful. I might joke somewhat, but I try not to be disrespectful even when I'm joking. My friends will get my humor. My family will get my humor. Even my mom. Some people, they don't respect their mom. They don't respect the females in their life. But I want you guys to treat everybody with respect. No matter if they're higher than you, like a CEO or your managers. Try to treat everyone with respect. That's what a high value man is. Nowadays, if you watch Red Pill content creators, you notice a lot of them are not respected. A lot of people are being made fun of. They're being bashed because those guys are not respected, because they don't give respect to others. And I want you guys to be respectful to men, women, elderly, so you can get respect. Here's a little story I learned. I dated a girl, and she had a daughter. Much like she did not like me. She even said it herself. But I was very respectful to her when she moved in with her mom. And later on, throughout the years, then she started respecting me. Because in the beginning, she said, I would never like you, no matter what you do. But later on, just treating her with respect. Later on, she said she liked that I was with her mom at the time. I'm no longer with her mom, but just treating someone that automatically doesn't like you with respect. Later on, if you keep doing it, they'll respect you. There's a lot of people who I meet for the first time. I don't know whether it's the way I look, or maybe my attitude sometimes I may not know about. I don't know. Some people, they don't like me when they first meet me. But time after time, like maybe a few months later, they're like, oh, I really respect you. Why? Because I treat them with respect. I treat them with dignity. And that's how we should treat everybody, whether they like us or not. Because later on, they might respect you. And if they never respect you, then that's okay. But your character will tell people that you respect them. Maybe they might not like you, but they'll respect you. They may hate you, but they could still respect you. You'll be a respectable person. That's why you got to treat everybody with respect. Not just people you look up to, but people maybe that are beneath you. Maybe you're a manager and you have coworkers, or you have subordinates, or you have just anybody. It doesn't matter their position of power in your life. Treat everybody with respect. It's something that is a dying thing these days. No one really respects each other. But you can be that person that helps turn that around. You can do a culture shock, pun intended, and you can change the world one person at a time. And maybe you can teach someone else to respect others, authorities, cops, firefighters, teachers, everybody you come in contact with. They might not like your political views, they might not like the way you think, but they'll respect you. Sometimes I'm a little too straightforward with people, and some people don't like that. But time after time, people always tell me, I don't like how straightforward you are too much, but I respect that you tell me the way things are. You don't sugarcoat it. And they're very respectful of how I come across, because I give them respect. I show them respect. I try to do that with everybody, whether that's a waitress, waiter. If you give people respect later on, in turn, they'll respect you. So, if you wonder why people are mocking these red pill content creators, it's because no one respects them, because they don't respect anybody except their little circle of friends that they make. But in reality, they probably don't really respect them. They're just using each other for content, for views, for subscriptions. But I want you guys to respect your friends, to respect people in your church, to respect your, maybe in your school, your work, wherever you are. Show respect. Because respect is very valuable. And getting respect will help you. So people won't make fun of you. They'll joke, but joking's always cool. But I want you guys to be respectful. This video is on being respectful. Men can be respectful. High value men can be respectful. You don't always gotta bash everybody just to make yourself look a little higher than everybody else. So, guys, show some courtesy, show some respect to everybody after watching this. I hope this video helps. I hope it helps you think about maybe things you can change and people you can respect in your life, male, female. So, everybody, this is The Culture Shock. I'm MR3, and everybody, like, subscribe, and watch the leadership playlists. And everybody, stay manly.